Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Requiem. Hi. So, before we begin, Maisie, you're so off-center in the camera. Okay,
Sorry.
there you go. She's back. Before we begin our session, I would like to say that there's some issues happening. My camera's framey. Things are weird. So we're gonna do our best to see if it works. To see if everything works, but yeah, there's been some issues already, so we're warning for the people watching live. Aside from that, welcome in. I hope everything's going on with you guys. I would like to remind you that these episodes, although they are streamed, will be uploaded to YouTube, which is pretty great. So you guys can watch them afterwards. And for the people watching on YouTube, we stream these every Saturday at 9 p.m. GMT +1. You convert that. I'm done saying all the time zones. Also, next week, guys, it's break week, so we're not gonna have a session next week. So remember yourselves, just catch up on previous stuff, and yeah, and wait for the other one because.
And watch the one shots.
Break hype.
Break hype.
Wow.
All right. Okay, I think that's all. I think we're ready. So yeah. Let's roll out the intro and jump into today's episode of Requiem. We'll be right back. And we're back. So, I fixed my camera, by the way. I'm
So many
professional.
frames, Onion. Oh my god, it's like I see you in real life.
I know, right? That's pretty good now. It's still, there's a lot of pixels, but it's fine. Anyway, so
I wish I
before
could smell you.
before
How do
we
you smell like
begin,
today?
all right, let's focus. Okay, intro's over. It's game time. So anyway, last we left off, Velox Mors had completed their investigation of Goldtusk Mansion. They went there. They found a secret cave hidden beneath the mansion. And inside that cave, an altar, a temple to a creature that was... You knocked the mic again. This woman can't just stay put. Has to move all the time.
Excited.
So, in that room, they were trapped. Water began filling it up. But thanks to the old man's quick reactions, who understood that the basin at the center could only be for a blood sacrifice, the trap was stopped. But at what cost? A strange, ominous presence now loomed around G in his mind. He was marked in his chest with a symbol. And as they investigated the mansion again, G even found some extra trinkets for someone who now bore the mark of whatever creature he bears the mark of. This strange... there was a few strange visions, but I will leave those for whoever wants to catch up.
I am now Galel.
To the last episode. There's also now a little bit of tension between G and Hasdral. Hasdral who recognized that creature, that temple, as the age-old enemy of his god. So we're gonna have to wait to see how that develops. But nonetheless, the heroes came out of Gold Tusk Mansion with one clue and one clue only. Deepridge Lighthouse, a painting that was repeated all over the walls of that mansion. And so they headed there. As they reached the lighthouse, they paid the lightkeeper to enter. They had a little bit of a conversation with him until Hasdral pulled at some strings he maybe shouldn't have. And the lightkeeper revealed himself to be a member of whatever this faith is and attacked the group. Both Vesper and Violet tackled him quickly, while Emily stumbled and fell downstairs, and while G discovered a secret door that led beneath the lighthouse. Hasdral carried the man hogtied on his shoulder as they all went down these circular steps, these spiral steps, carved in the rock. And on the last turn of this spiral staircase, they found, or they saw the flicker of torchlight and heard footsteps. And that's where we're going to pick up. So, friends, who is leading the party? Tell me the marching order right now.
I think G was in front, wasn't he?
I'm
Plus
in
by
the
size,
front because
right?
I'm
Yeah.
short.
Height.
Alright. So, you hear footsteps echoing, and you see the flicker of torchlight in whatever lies next to this opening, this door to the left. What do you do?
I want to take a peek.
Silently, I assume?
Yeah, usually eyes don't make noise.
Yeah, but you have to approach the door to take a peek.
Sure, I'm small.
Make a stealth check for me. Being small.
That's a 2, so whatever I have, it's a 5.
A 5. So, just to be clear, what you're doing is just peeking out the door, right?
Yeah, I'm pressing Q.
All right. All right. So, you edge out of the door, and you see a big open space. This cavernous opening that comes out of it. But immediately after, you also see stairs that lead down into this cavernous opening. There are people walking about down these stairs. There's what seems to be an in-cavern dock, improvised, with 2 vessels stationed on the water, on the sort of small water opening or pool that is on the ground of this cavernous opening. So, beyond that, on the opposite side of where you are, you see stairs that lead up and curve to the other side. But right now, there are crates, you see weaponry, and you see hooded folk move about.
Okay, I relay this to my party.
How many people?
Huh?
You count.
How many people?
You count 4 individuals.
Oh, we can beat them.
What color Or the hoods?
Black.
Mm. We have reasons to beat them.
Give us back the child's mother. Okay.
I'm not the best at talking, so if we are trying to talk, however, maybe we can just like try to hide behind crates and try to listen in if there's something. Is that something we can do?
For you to get to the crates, you would have to
Go
press
down the
forward
stairs?
and go down the stairs and press a little bit forward inside. So to give you a clearer picture, you go downstairs. To the right would be a pool of water, which is surrounded by those crates, and where these two vessels are resting. Then on the space to the left of the pool of water is where there are some folk
crates are-
hanging out and talking, sitting on the crates. And then beside it, to the opposite side, there's stairs that creep up this rocky wall that lead elsewhere. You don't know exactly where, but this is just what you immediately glean from this this location, as it is lit. There are torches and sconces on walls, on the walls surrounding the space. So it is dimly lit, but it is lit, and
And from here, I can try to listen in to their conversation.
you sure can. If you want to roll a perception check for me.
Can I try to? I can
As-
help.
Of course, you can help him, or you can roll individually, however you prefer.
Is your
Okay.
perception cool?
+3. No, wait, that's stealth. Perception,
Emily.
it's +4.
I have plus
Oh,
8.
it's his.
Can I
I have plus 8.
can I try as well? And since it's sound, do I have any type of disadvantage at it?
Lol.
No, I try. I help. If I help, you get
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, look. Whoever you guys want to roll, give them the roll. Whoever wants to help whoever you guys want to help.
Okay, then
whatever.
Emily tries to listen in.
Okay.
Okay.
She gets advantage.
You have plus
Asdel
8?
can also get advantage
Advantage.
if you guys want.
I have plus
Yeah.
8.
We have the same. It's the same, yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
then
you
yeah,
both,
then
you both can
Emily.
roll with advantage. Both of you roll with advantage. I've decided.
Both.
Let's go. 26.
It's okay. Let's go.
And
21 on Asdral, right?
21.
all right. So what you hear, first of all, you if one of you is trying to look as well, you notice that each individual has a horn on their belts.
Oh, great.
And second, you hear the conversation is kind of echoing a little bit through the cave. It's a big space carved out here, and so it kind of muddles it a little bit. But you guys apparently have really good ears, so you hear them talk about a ritual. One of them goes, I hope the ritual doesn't take long. And the other, yes, the city has been corrupted for enough time. I feel it is time for it to sink back into the depths where it belongs. And the other goes, what about if we focus? That there could be interference. We cannot allow that. Maybe we should patrol the entrances, maybe check on the old man at the lighthouse. And the fourth guy goes, I don't think that's needed. I would rather be here when it happens. This is what you hear.
Do I recognize those, since I'm peeking also, so do I recognize the hoods or something? The people? The people no, but...
You see that the masks they're wearing are kind of, they look like loose fish heads. Kind of, you notice like the abyss fish type mouth, you know, with the pointy teeth.
that we've seen before, yeah.
Yeah, this is what, but they are masks very clearly, and some of them are kind of crudely made. Two individuals have like what seems to be the dollar store masks, while the other two have some more ornate ones. But this is what you can see.
And the horns you mentioned are like on the masks, right? Because when I heard horns,
No, not horns, but
it's
horns
the,
of.
the Yeah, that's okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay, glad I cleared that up. Right.
Yeah, it's
Horns.
So I'll turn to the group and I'll say, they're definitely the Abyss folk. We should be careful. But if you guys want to go in a fight, I would be much glad to do so.
he says with a man on his back.
Yeah.
On his shoulder.
I mean, he didn't technically hurt the old man, so.
If it's with them, I don't think I would have cared anyway.
They might call for backup.
If it is to attack right away, maybe the magic people can do something first and get them by surprise. And then we go. And try to remove the horns from them right away.
Before that, do I sense anything coming from the water, or do I sense any presence in the water? Do I see anything?
Nothing in the water, no. You you had to really give that blood, huh? You do sense strange. I can't really describe it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of it's a smell.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, you have there's a certain smell. It's almost you know how in cartoons they see the smell and they kind of like float on top of the smell. Like this is what you feel towards the opposite side of the room. Those stairs that curl up to the other wall. You feel a pull in that direction.
That's probably where the ritual is happening.
Oh yeah, it's like Warwick from League. You really like that champion.
Yeah, and your tattoo or your heart, you're not sure, is beating to a rhythm akin to chanting.
Oh, I'm Luffy. Nice.
Nice.
Monkey.
You're going gear 5.
Oh
Well,
boy.
yeah, well, I think we should beat their asses, but maybe what Violet was saying, that the magical people should go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something for their vision, or to maybe
then
paralyze them, or something.
Vision,
I have a
they might toot the
spell.
horn.
Yeah, I have a spell that I can cast. It's an area spell, and basically they cannot create any type of sound. So even if they blow the horns, it will not make any type of
Yeah,
sound.
that's perfect.
Here we go.
All right, I don't know
Okay.
if you guys want to be inspired before we go into the fight.
That
You're going
would-
to make noise with that,
Yeah, that
right?
was
Yeah.
the noise, I
Can
think.
I whisper? Can I be like,
Whispered inspiration.
So inspire. If you want the inspiring leader feat, isn't that like a 10-minute speech?
maybe?
I think it's supposed to be like a 10-minute speech. I'm not sure though. You
It
can
is,
check.
it is.
He's been talking this whole time while we were coming down the stairs.
You guys can plop down, sit down here, whisper for 10 minutes.
While
I don't
the
think it's
ritual
worth
is
it.
being done.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay, before
Okay.
you cast the spell, I want to go
Mhm.
as further as I can without being seen or heard.
Okay, got
Like
it.
farther away from them or
Okay.
closer to
No,
them?
further, closer
Further in.
So
So,
to the front. Forward.
before we start, just so you guys are aware, so with what they're talking and how loud they're talking amongst each other, you guys feel pretty confident you can kind of get to the edge of the door. But if you are at the door, one of them has direct sight into you. So you have to, whoever shows up at the door, they're gonna have direct sight on you, and also 2 people don't fit at the door. So if you guys are going in, it's gonna be in a line.
Oh, no.
What if I'm on Violet's shoulders?
Sure, but she'll run at half speed.
Okay,
You
I'll
can get on mine. I can go
she
far.
She gets melee and I just drop down. No, I think Emily should go in the front then, because if
From
she's
what
gonna
you
silence.
from what you saw, G, and Hasdral, they are at about 80 feet away from you. They're about 80 feet away from you right now.
I think Emily should go first, because then she might get the surprise on the.
You guys, when
so-
Emily casts the spell, everybody gets a surprise round.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
okay. So my range is 120 feet, and it's a sphere, a 20-foot
Yeah.
radius sphere. So would that get everyone
That would
inside?
get all of them. Yeah, they're kind of like within 5 feet of each other, so you would catch all of them. Yeah.
Alright, and I'm just gonna make this clear so we all know what's gonna happen. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. If you, for example, you want to cast a spell that includes a verbal component while you're inside of the sphere, you cannot. Because you can't create any type of sound, right? So you have to be outside of it. And it will last 10 minutes, and it's concentration. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Yes?
Do it.
Yes? Alright.
Rip it.
All right.
Alright.
Casting
I'm casting it.
Tell us, how does Emily
Second.
cast this? I want to understand what happens. How you show up and cast this.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop a little bit out,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go shh. And then you see wind going their way, and it just deafens their area.
All right. So they you see that you hear them talking, and you're like, I wonder what the. and they can't talk while the spell travels in their direction. Okay, guys, this is go time. Each of you has a surprise round on them. There are 4 idiots trying to talk in the middle of the sphere of silence. I expect, Emily, you move out of the way so that people.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first?
Well, we can't reach them, right? Because they're about 100
80
something feet away.
They're about 80 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'll go in and I'll dash to be face to face with them.
All right.
Right. Hello.
Well, actually, it would just
I
be.
can hear you.
I was
It would be really
now-
funny. G is running and yelling, ah!
well,
All right.
and I can't do anything else.
All right, you dash in front of them. You're in front of them, 80 feet away. Violet.
I will walk or I will run as far as I can.
All right.
So
you-
60 feet.
60 feet. You're 20 feet away from them. Vesper.
Go all in. I can go up to 100 feet if I dash, so I'll go in right up next to G.
Holy shit! And are you dashing or are you using key point and step of the wind, so that you can attack?
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll use the key point and step of the wind. And then,
All right, key point, step of the wind, which means this turn you still have 2 attacks on them.
Yes.
If
I'm
you
going
want.
to do the whack.
All right, you can whack one of them. You want 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I want to whack 2.
All right, you're gonna whack
It's an
2.
even number.
So is 4.
Oh wait, is it with advantage because it's a surprise attack?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
They
I'll roll
look
again
like idiots,
just
these
in
guys.
case. 25.
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
13.
13 points of damage. Tell me how this first strike looks.
Just like whoosh, running like as fast as I can, and then just baseball swing.
As she baseball swings number 2, he goes like 10 feet away from Vesper, from all the movement, and he is. If you wanted to only knock him out,
Yeah,
he'll be
knock
knocked
him
out.
out.
All right, he's knocked
Knocked
out 10 feet away from you. That
Okay.
got him. You
And
still have
then-
another attack
Number 3.
on number 3. All right,
Oh, I forgot to do advantage again, but it was 30.
that hit.
Okay. 15.
15 points of damage. Well, as you baseball swing one, you pull it back and hit this one in the gut, and you actually accidentally hit him in the nuts, and he just passes out in front of you. 2 of them are out. So I believe that's your turn.
Yep.
Hasdral, it's yours. There's number
All right.
1 and 4.
So, dashing is a bonus action, right?
Dashing is an action.
Action.
Okay. Oh, it's an action. All right.
Yeah.
Um,
For her, it's bonus action because of Step of the Wind.
All right, then I'm gonna dash in
Okay.
in that direction as well, And
Alright.
how far I am carrying a person, so I don't know how that whole ordeal is gonna work.
If you want to drop him, you'll move regularly. If not, you're gonna move at half your movement.
Yeah, whatever. I'll keep carrying him.
All right, so you happily saunter carrying this man with you.
Yeah.
And do you intend to just move as close to them as possible, or what's the plan?
It depends. Running, like, how far am I gonna be at the end of this turn, so to say?
So at the end of this surprise round, if you use your action to dash, you will move 30 feet, meaning that you will be 50 feet away from them.
50 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
50 feet. Okay. So 2 of them already knocked out, right?
Yeah, 2 of them are knocked
Okay.
out.
So I will use. I'll actually use my bonus action to use Magic Stone. I will cast Magic Stone.
Okay, on a little stone.
All right. So while I'm carrying this guy and running, I put my hand inside my pocket.
Yeah.
And I take out the stone that Emily carved with Dalgar's face, and I imbue it with magic.
Yeah.
And then I'll aim at the guy number 1. He's still up, right?
Yeah, he's still up. It's 1 and 4.
Yeah, I'll aim at guy number 1, and first I'm gonna roll the hit.
All right, go ahead.
Right, that's the 10 with
10?
advantage, right?
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
let me roll another one. Okay, 26 actually.
Yeah. Okay, that hits.
And I'm gonna roll the damage. It's
Nice.
10, the critical, because God loves me. Thank you, Dalgar.
Wait, was that oh yeah, you hit
That
10
is
with its
critical.
max damage, yeah, on one of the dice. These guys have 10 hit points. You throw a rock statue at this guy, and the pointy head of the crown of Dalgar sticks on
And
his
this one is
forehead
dead.
through the mask and falls on his face, further planting the statue
Holy
inside his head. I'm taking some liberties here, unless you guys tell me you want to knock them out. But if you want to kill them, or if you don't say anything, I'm just gonna take the liberty of making the funniest possible.
I look over the
damn.
shoulder at Hasdral and I try to say something, like shrugging on my shoulder. No sound comes out. I'm just worried.
Oh yeah, you don't actually hear the thud of him falling to the ground. You just see him.
But what?
That makes them better.
All right, so there's
This is the most poetic thing I've ever done in D&D.
there's only number 4 up right now, and you see this pool of moisture form up in his nether region as he gets on his knees on the ground and lifts up his hands.
Tie him.
What are you doing? You can't talk
No,
because
I'll just go to him and knock him out with a with a bump.
We need him
Yeah, I
awake.
mean, you don't hear the bump. But
Roll damage, see if it's a crit and you fucking blow his head out.
she mentioned knockout to avoid wasting time on these idiots. Poor cultists.
I'll just look back and gesture. Let's go.
Before we go, I approach the guy that I threw the stone at. I kick him over so he rolls around, and I grab the stone out of his head and put it back in my pocket.
Full of blood and brains.
Yeah.
Emily, do you drop the silence?
Yeah.
All right, silence drops. You guys made no noise. That was a good one. Good job. I had never had anyone use the silence spell, and this, I must say, was an expert use, because you guys just assassinated pretty much one person and knocked out 3 without making a single noise. All right.
Quite
Real
nice to have around.
Is there anything on the bodies like?
All right. As you search their bodies, first of all, there is gold. As you pull apart the robes, the black robes, you notice the vestments that they have underneath are quite well put together. These seem to be of the upper echelon of the Sogak society, and if you want to take the mask off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see sort of an older gentleman with a scruffy beard. There's a younger gentleman as well, but wearing very fine vestments. And then the other two are two tieflings that seem to share some likeness in their face. Both have this like kind of dark gray tone to their skin.
Both male?
Yes, both male. All of the four here were male. And yeah, they all have like really well put together vestments. There's golden embroidery, and you do find a total of 75 gold hidden or amongst their pouches. But what you find that all of them have is a book, a little book about like a pocketbook size, that has the symbol you have on your chest embroidered on the cover, and it has written Jesus beneath the symbol, Canticum Abyssus.
Okay.
I don't know how to spell that, but I'm guessing.
Canticum.
Same.
and then
And become Abyss is the
Hey, don't make fun of the DM's name.
Chant of the Abyss.
Does do the crates have anything about the ale?
You rip apart the crates. With G's help, it is relatively easy. The crates are filled with weaponry.
Only weapon. Okay.
Yes, and some supplies as well. There's food, salted fish, and even some bread and things of the sort. But it's mostly they seem to have been preparing for something here, definitely.
This reminds me, Vesper,
Yes, Violet.
you owe me 15 gold.
Have at it.
For what?
Because I gave 15 gold to the
I
old
took
guy,
it from the old.
and she took it.
The guy that, by the way, Hajral is still carrying on his shoulder.
I was going to give it to the little child, but okay.
Sure.
So I'm gonna turn to G and I'm gonna say, you are definitely marked by them. We need to get rid of that as soon as possible. You know that, right?
Never seen these people before.
I know. I don't doubt it. I'm just saying that we clearly need to get rid of that mark that you have, because that is not a good sign.
Well, I'm not very good at waxing. It hurts.
We'll
Humans
manage.
America.
We don't need to use that kind of force yet. So
Okay.
shall we proceed?
Well.
Do
Yes,
you guys want to keep the horns and maybe like the masks and the ropes? We can pretend to be them, at least like 4 of us.
I mean, it's like a dwarf and a giant guy.
Oh yeah, true.
Any of you proficient in stitching?
You can just hide under the robes of
Oh yeah,
one of us.
I mean, I have mending, but
Or this guy's self or something like that.
do the ropes fit all of us? I mean, yeah, we're also 5 and they were 4, so
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
fit everybody except for G.
No, I can just tuck them into my pants and
yeah, you can go inside Vesper, and they're like the super big.
Dude.
Like,
it would be a totally not suspicious group. Yeah. I'll be the head, she'll be the legs.
Totally
Exactly.
just disappear.
All right,
that's-
maybe let's
work.
just keep the horns then. So in case they wake up, they won't call for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe do they have any weapons on? I mean, they have the box of weapons. We could toss that into the water, kick it into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that?
We could kick them into the ocean.
You don't want to kill them.
I mean, one is dead.
Well, that was Hajral's fault. And he got mad
They
at me
could-
for
they could
blowing
probably
up some
swim too.
guards.
They like, for all we know, they turn into like abyss children and whatever, and start swimming and whatever the fuck.
But they're like unconscious. If you throw someone unconscious into the water, they will die.
But they would have like gills because they're freaks. I don't know.
Or wake up.
Or wake up.
Tie
Yeah,
them
let's
up.
just like toss the weapons into the water then and grab the horns. Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right. You push all the weapons into the water. You grab the horns. Do you
Kick 'em
also
in.
take the books?
Yeah, why
At
not?
least one. Yeah. We might.
At least
Alright.
one.
Yeah.
Right. You guys grab one of the books. Are you stripping them or not?
Make
I
them
don't think it's
naked.
necessary.
Fish's face. Oh yeah,
Alright,
we're
so
good. We're good.
You're gonna leave them here, knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, I will make a note of that.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to like tie them up? Or
Could
something?
hog tie them. We hog tied the old guy.
Do you have more rope
And
to do
carry
that?
them as well?
Can we just put them
Yeah.
inside the crate?
I mean, they would probably fit, but very tightly, yeah. But you just threw some of the crates into the water.
I can go in the water. I can breathe underwater.
If
I
anyone
don't know. I
here
just
is,
don't think it's a good idea to leave bodies behind. Then again, there's no body coming behind us. The
We
door is
think.
locked.
we think.
Mhm.
We locked the door from
Look
the
at him
inside.
smiling. Look at that guy.
Yeah, he's just bluffing.
I say we tie him up.
And we
Onion?
didn't see the top floor of the lighthouse too.
We could
Yeah,
tie
we
Onion up
didn't.
too, I guess.
I guess we could tie him up. Who, Onion?
That's what he's into.
I don't have any rope. I don't know if someone has.
I think I still
have-
have mine, but it's good to pull you guys up.
I have rope 50 feet.
All right. Then he has a rope to tie them up.
That's
Okay,
fine.
you guys you can even tie him up all together, like all three
Yeah,
of them.
so back
Yeah,
to back. Yeah.
exactly. I think I'll just drop the guy here as well that I'm carrying.
Well,
I'll
one
just
of
drop
them's
him
dead.
here and
With his friends.
yeah,
Oh,
he'll, be
that's
like
good.
he'll be like the cherry on top of the cake.
You just drop him
Then we
upside
can
down.
use.
Oh no
can
I
use-
have an idea. Sorry, Fish. I have an idea. Let's put the dead guy on top so he's like weighing on them. That's the best.
That's for a cleric. That's pretty morbid.
I think that was
Use a dead body
showing.
as a paperweight.
Guys, focus.
We
We
are using a rope for the guy from the lighthouse, so we can just use that rope to tie them
Yeah.
all together and just
Yeah.
save the other one.
All right, fair enough. If that's what you want to
Okay.
do. All
Yeah.
right,
Well,
so
it's just watching them playing Tetris with the corpses and
There's only one corpse, okay?
the other large
True.
corpses yet.
They might be.
So I'm gonna say easy enough for you guys to do. You guys tie them up all together as they are still unconscious. One of them kind of opens their eyes a little bit, but just a quick punch and he goes back to
Wow.
sleep. But yeah, they're knocked out, tied up. What do you guys want to do?
let's go upstairs quietly. See what's happening.
All right. After you've dealt with these cultists, you see that staircase that wraps around this wall of the cave, and you climb up top it, and you come into this other large space, kind of like a platform that is carved out of the wall, kind of an outcropping. In front of you, you see 3 statues, about 8 feet tall, of what seem to be mermaids from this perspective. A fish-like tail with incredible detail, and then a humanoid torso. The hair seems like it's either dreaded or perhaps kind of like each strand of hair is just very big. The statues are facing a wall, but from where you see, this part is not quite lit, so from what you can see, you can't see what is on the wall, but this is what immediately after climbing up the statues is what you see. Or, excuse me, climbing up the stairs is what you see.
It's just like, it just dead ends there? Like just into the wall.
They're staring at a wall. Yeah. If you want to walk closer, you can inspect the wall.
Wait, but they are in circle, or are they in a line?
They're in a semicircle. The three of them.
Okay. They are all staring the
facing
opposite
the
wall of us.
Exactly. You guys are at their tail. You come up the stairs, and you're immediately at their tail, kind of to the side of them a little bit, to the left side of the statues a little bit. But they are facing a wall that is opposite from you.
Okay. Can I try to check for any traps or anything? I've learned my lesson.
I'll help.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me if you're just looking here with advantage. If Vesper is helping.
Yeah.
A 1 and a 9. So perception. 9 plus 4.
13.
13.
And a punch in the mic. So
Sorry.
You don't notice any traps, but on a 13 you have dark vision, right?
Yes. And blind sight, by the way, 10 feet.
Okay. With
God bless.
with your 13 perception, you can see the edges of this wall, and you see that the wall has some interesting carvings, and you notice a familiar creature with a fish head and horns. And it shows up, it is depicted in 3 different instances. On the first instance at the top, it is flanked by 2 other horned beings, one of them with bat-like wings, both facing it towards the center. Kind of the figure is at the center with its arms wrapped around like you've usually seen it depicted, and the other 2 creatures are by its side facing it with arms extended. They have their hands out, and there's some type of barrier or cage depicted around the central figure. Then, beneath that, there's another depiction of that same creature, with this time with one hooded figure above it, and both are separated by a line. And finally, beneath that one, a third depiction. This time, the creature and its big, burly arms are not, they're not kept tight to itself anymore. Instead, they are extended outward. And beneath this creature, sort of in perspective, there are 3 hooded figures extending their arms up.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's the ritual to bring him back.
First of all, I want to cast light to light up the area. I'll use the Dalgar stone that I used to kill the other guy as the source of light.
That is awesome. Yeah. All right, you have your little lantern now shining light here so that Emily can see a little bit better.
Yeah.
Those pictures are on the wall, right?
Yeah,
like,
the depictions are on the wall that the mermaids statues, or you assume they're mermaids from what you've seen, are facing. Yeah.
I forgot to do the verbal. The verbal is I don't know. Let there be light. Sure.
Let there be light. Sure.
And the faces of the mermaids are all the same?
If you have to move into the room to see, you're just looking from behind.
Now with the light, do we see anything else that
No.
is worth mentioning?
No.
Okay, I'll try to go to the front of the mermaids carefully.
I'll follow her.
All right. So you guys move past the line of the mermaids. And immediately as you do, nothing strange happens. But as you look back, you see that the body, the humanoid part of these creatures, the ribs have gills that are very noticeable and very well carved. The heads have large eyes and open mouths with needle-like teeth. their nose is kind of almost non-existent, kind of like the outline of just a skeletal nose, of a skull nose.
Voldemort.
A little bit more than that, but yes.
Lizelle, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, this is what you see just looking at the statues.
Is there anything in the ceiling?
Man, I love that you're doing that now.
Yeah, because already I'm traumatized with the ceiling.
As you look above, what you see is a section of carved rock that has the symbol you bear on your chest.
Okay. And on the ground, is there anything of notice?
Besides it being actual worked stone, nothing else of notice. And actually, to be more precise, it is worked stone closer to the wall.
Okay. Like it's
By the
leading
way,
somewhere.
You said on the first depiction of that figure, it has horns with wing, but he's being touched by 3 figures. Is that it?
He is in the same kind of shape that you've seen him, like grasping his shoulders kind of tight. And to his side, there are 2 creatures that have their hands out facing him, and there's sort of a cage or a barrier being formed on him.
Okay. There's 2 creatures. Okay.
Yes, and those 2 creatures have horns, and one of them has bat-like wings.
Are they
only
familiar?
one of them.
Are they familiar at all?
Roll a religion or history check for me.
I
Whoever's
will also
proficient,
roll.
whoever's proficient in religion can do that.
I have +5.
Religion.
20.
All right, and you, G?
17.
Well, both of you would recognize that those 2 creatures to the side, they very much look like devils.
Okay.
You're not quite sure what devils.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Ow.
actually, on a 20, would he know this? Let me roll a dice to see if he would know this. Azrael, you take a more intense look at the bat, at the figure with the bat-like wings, and you notice that they are bat-like wings, but they are inverted. It's kind of like they would be upside down. There is one figure that you, being a cleric, and you have being in touch with religion, there is one figure in religious texts, or, well, not your religious text, but in general, that you know is like this, and only one, and that is Samael, the archdevil that rules the 9th layer and consequently all of the hells.
Samael, okay.
Yeah.
You said the 9th...
9th layer of hell and consequently all of the hells. He's kind of the lord of the hells.
So kind of like Satan in your universe.
Kind of like that, yeah.
He's a deity, right?
He would be considered one, yes. Although not a god, but an archdevil, there are people, with a 20 you know, there are people that worship them as if they were gods.
Okay, so I say that is Samael. I relay that information to the group.
Got it.
So what does he have to do with any of this?
I think he's evil. These people are evil. Maybe
Very
they're
good
friends.
observation.
So in the little book that we took from the other guys,
Yeah.
can I like flip through it, see what's in it?
Most definitely. So it is a book of songs and psalms that you see, and some of them are scribbled from these guys because they look like initiates to the cult, and there are songs that are supposed to be sung at a ritual. Then there are songs that can bring death from the deep, songs that cure sickness, that summon creatures, and then Then there's a section of songs, and it has parts that are translated by these individuals that speak of the myth of the one who lurked beneath. And there are 3 songs that are highlighted there, and those are kind of specifically underlined, and there are parts that are translated. One of them is the Song of Imprisonment, who is sung by those deceived into their chains. Then the Song of Solitude, sung by those punished to be alone in eternity. And the Song of Calling, to call their savior to the world.
Chains, imprisonment.
Yes, Song of Imprisonment, Song of Solitude, and Song of Calling.
So who has that book? Is it G that was reading it just now?
I'm reading
Alright,
it, but
I'll
it's
ask
like
him.
it's with us. Yeah.
Any of them
I-
is called Canticumabissus.
That's the name of the book.
That's the name of the book, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay. Because it was
Alright.
on their symbols as well. Right.
While G is scurrying the book, I'll turn to him and say, what does that say? What does that have?
It's it seems like ritual chanting. I don't get it.
Chanting, you say? Maybe we ought to take it from your hands and give it to the singer, maybe then, right?
Sure.
I'll take the book out of his hands and give it over to Emily, like
Alright.
preemptively.
I pick it up and I start looking. Do the songs that are written, do you have like any type of musical notation?
So, the first thing that you notice is the songs have description of what they are supposed to be, but they only have that description because these individuals that translated it, because all of the songs and the lyrics to the songs and psalms are in Abyssal. Does anybody here read Abyssal?
You don't want to change that to Undercommon? It's the second time we did
So,
Abyssal.
You
Yeah.
recognize, it's symbolism of a language you don't understand. So all that you know is the little translations that they made to understand, like the names of the songs, their purpose. But it's not. It doesn't seem like these are songs. I mean, from your perspective, even Emily, this is even worse. They look so viscerally evil and powerful in the way that the language is written, that Abyssal is written, that it is almost painful to you. It's like you don't recognize any musicality in the way that the letters are even written in Abyssal. It is it feels dissonant just looking at it.
Can I pick up my Quincy and Pepper and see if I can recognize any symbols, abyssal symbols from that on the book?
You do recognize some. Yes. Specifically, the symbols around the thing that you transcribed, they are symbols that you can see, and it's good that you reminded that. These are symbols that you can see in the Song of Calling.
Okay.
Can I try to check again the statues, if there's anything written, and the wall?
Alright,
or the floor around the wall?
Got it. So statues first. Could you roll an investigation check for me, please? This won't be a too high DC.
Perception, you said?
Investigation
Oh,
or perception?
investigation.
You can do both.
Oh, okay. So a 22.
Wow, lordy. You notice something. On the side of the ribs, like kind of next to the
Gills?
part of the body, it would be a little bit beneath the gills, kind of already on the fish part. You see a tube or a pipe of sorts coming out of the mermaid statues. That ends
all of them?
it ends up in a mouthpiece.
Holy.
So wait, it's a thing that goes from the gills to the mouth?
No, it comes out of the mermaid's body to the side, and it ends up like in a mouthpiece of what would be like a tuba or something. You know, a little thing that you can blow on. Oh god.
Oh god.
Well,
Is that only on one of them, or is it on all three? Of
On
them?
all of them. Violet notices it on all of them.
shit.
Time to blow.
Favorite time of the day.
Anyone proficient in blowing?
Hey,
Clearly
Aye,
not
aye.
you. You were with the grind. So
Oh god.
I feel the Azrael looks a bit uncomfortable at the idea of having to engage in this like cultist, in these cultist actions. No, not the blowing. He's fine with blowing. It's the cult.
Actually, Hazral, I forgot to mention this. You are a sailor, so you would know the difference. These are not mermaids. These are sirens.
Oh.
Right. Okay,
That's
so
nice.
I will clarify this to the group.
Thanks.
Okay.
Fuga
I think we should
Tinani.
be.
Should we blow?
We should take utmost caution with this.
It can be to open the door.
Blow what?
The horns.
These tubes.
Not
The
in
tubes on
yeah,
the gills.
on the statues.
Aren't they aiming at the statue's mouth?
No,
No.
they're to the side.
I'm gonna put my mouth there. I don't know how
I'll
many
go.
people have thought the same.
I'll go to the one in the middle and I'll
Mhm.
just do it.
You're gonna blow the one in the
Just-
middle?
Okay, I'll blow the one
Yes.
on the right.
Okay, so... Okay, so...
At the
you're
same
gonna-
time?
You're gonna blow it at the same time?
Can anyone
need
go
one
to the
more.
left one?
I
I'll
do
do
not
it.
move.
I'll
Azrael
do
does not move.
Alright, so all of the girls are the ones doing...
Yeah.
Come on, guys!
Dude!
Come on, guys!
Listen,
You would
listen.
not take
If
this
it was
one!
not, if it was not that son of a bitch rival of mine, I would do it. Okay, but I have a problem with the guy that wants the blowing. Okay.
They volunteered.
You guys, man, you couldn't be gentlemen.
No, no, not for blowing. No,
All
I'll
right, so
open a door. But...
you're all gonna blow on the things at the same time. You place your mouths there, and you blow as hard as you can. And
This is a horrible
don't
idea.
laugh, please. I'm doing my best to be serious about this, okay? And I barely can. And immediately, as you blow on those on the horns, you hear.
Oh fuck.
For this.
And I need all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh shit.
Caralho. Head so good they're screaming. 19.
16?
What the fuck is my constitution? Oh, there.
22 again.
7.
Okay, so
Shit.
who rolled beneath a 14?
Me.
And G.
So whoever rolled beneath a 14 is going to take 11 points of psychic damage as this incredible headache comes over you. The others are going to take half. So you guys are going to take 5 points of psychic damage. But whoever failed is deafened. You cannot hear.
Nice. I can't
For how
hear shit.
long?
You
I'm
don't know.
permanently deafened.
Who knows?
Wait,
Trying to dig
Is
my
it-
ear out.
I tried to talk. I tried to talk to them. Is everything okay? Are you okay?
Just staring at him blankly.
I'm okay, thanks.
So I understand that they are deafened because they just stare at me blankly.
Perhaps, yeah.
What
If
can
you're
I do?
talking, I can't hear you. We can talk,
Can
right?
even-
We just
can
can't
even
hear.
talk?
Yeah,
you like,
you're,
if you
you're just
can hear
deafened.
We can talk, but we just can't hear.
Yeah.
Well, can you even talk if you're deaf? Wouldn't you be like unable to hear your voice and get confused?
Yeah, but maybe they're talking really loud.
Yeah, we're definitely on mute.
Yeah.
But they
We've
can't.
been
You guys
talking.
can't hear yourselves talking, so it's.
They're just
Exactly.
talking like this.
Fucks you up. Holy.
I don't know. I don't have any ideas.
The
Well, that
order
worked really
that would
well,
have-
didn't it?
I don't know if we have to blow it in a specific order, for example. Can we like rotate the statues? Or they're like completely...
They seem to be stuck. As you try to push, they seem to be stuck. And with Violet's also investigation of the statues, she notices no possible rotation mechanism.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything anything else in the room? Anything?
You've looked at this room for a long time. There's nothing else.
There's nothing. There's only that. Okay.
Nothing else.
Zelda-ass room.
Did we bring the horns with us?
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
can I try tooting the horn?
Yeah. So you hear nothing as you toot the horn.
Yeah.
But the people that can hear, you hear just a.
I don't hear.
Would that not alert the guards?
What
Was that a good idea?
I don't know. I don't hear what you're saying.
He just like doesn't listen to anything. Just does not elaborate. He does not care.
He's just blowing on the horn and not hearing anything.
He's trying to blow harder. He's trying to...
Yeah, I just look at it. It don't work. It barks.
So the horns on the mermaids are 3 plus the 4 we had, so it makes 7. On the pictures we have 3 creatures plus 2 plus 4. Okay, doesn't match.
It doesn't math.
Doesn't math. I was thinking of blowing everything at the same time.
Which we did, but not the
No,
other
no.
We don't even have enough mouths to blow 7
Yeah.
things at the same time.
3
Well,
horns.
Putting some in your
One mouth.
We can
Did
try
this-
to blow the 4 horns.
Did the sound come from the statue's mouth?
Yeah.
Can I inspect it to see if it has a socket or something in it?
You climb up the mouth, and the one thing you notice on it, like this weird spindly tongue and thin tongue is the salt marks.
Oh. Water?
More water.
Anybody got water?
I mean, we're downstairs.
I think we should blow the 4 horns. Yes.
4?
They had the horns
What?
for something, right?
Yeah, but it's like there's 4 horns because it was 4 of them.
Maybe
That
it's
could-
to open something.
Maybe just one of them needs the horn.
I was
That's what
just
I was-
afraid. What if the horns are like for alerting people, and we're gonna be alerting them by
Oh, we
fucking?
beat them. It's
No.
Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Runaway. We
And he-
kill
he
their ass.
He already blew one, so blew.
Yeah.
He already blew one, so if
Yeah,
there's
it's already
something to
fucked.
appear, it's already.
And
Yeah,
it already
let's
we're
do
already
that.
us.
fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Yeah,
Blow
4
the
of
four.
us.
You guys gonna blow the 4 horns?
I'll just
All right.
gesture 4.
All right, so you guys all. This is just getting weird. You guys all place the horns in your mouth and blow away as.
Looks like a ship.
We trip
Nothing
and die.
happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
You begin
I'm
hearing.
gonna-
Where? What happened? Where? Oh! Where are we tied? Where are we all tied?
Don't hear anything.
I'll
Blissfully
just go
ignorant.
back and punch everyone who's awake
Oh,
to knock them out again.
4 punches. They're all knocked out.
I look at
Okay,
Emily and
I'll
I'm
go
just like this. I'm
Just
like,
imagine
I don't
Violet going
understand.
like, oh, and then going downstairs to punch it, and then going back.
I have an idea.
Oh no.
I want to go to the other room
Okay.
and I want to get down on the water and I want to fill my mouth with water.
Mhm.
Then I come back and I want to try to blow on one of the statues with the water in my mouth.
Which of the statues are you blowing?
The middle one.
The middle one. All right. So as you blow, you hear.
Oh.
Spreading through the room,
He
but
doesn't
nothing
hear.
happens. Yeah,
Yeah, he
you
doesn't
guys
hear.
hear. G just doesn't hear anything.
Guys,
Okay,
I'll do 2 thumbs up.
okay, so we need.
come with me.
I am not blowing water from my mouth. And wait, let me. I am not kissing a siren. I'm sorry.
I see that you're talking. Come with me.
No.
Grab him.
And I grab Vesper by the tail and I pull her with me.
Okay.
I look at Violet and Emily, and I just sigh and close my eyes, and I follow them.
Okay.
Hey, fill your mouth with water.
What?
Don't question. And
What?
I go down, I suck the water, and I grab Vesper's head and I pull her down in the water.
Oh my god.
Bubbles.
Suck it!
I also kneel and I gently lower my head.
Oh no,
and
Discord's dying.
Actually, no. I'm gonna just put it on my hand. I'll just.
Okay.
Can
Got
I
it.
carry it around, or is it gonna fall?
In your
Uh,
mouth.
I mean, it depends on your skill. Do you think you could carry it?
I'm a seaman. I can. I'm a seaman. I'm a seaman.
Ray saying your Discord is dying.
Oh, should we pause this
Let me
situation?
see. She's saying it's doing the same thing as last time.
All right, we'll wait for a little bit while she fixes it if she wants to.
I'm telling her to restart if she needs.
All right.
Oh, we back? No. Okay.
So
Is there camera loaded for me?
you guys. Oh, 1
Sag?
second.
Yeah, she's restarting.
Yeah, you guys grab the water in your or Hazral, you grab the water in your hands. G, you're sucking it in.
Yeah, I have it in my mouth.
Okay, got it.
Actually, wait. Let me see if I have something to put the water on. In my tinder box probably doesn't work. I have water skin.
You can put
But
the water.
why?
Just to put it there, like we can save for later. I'll put it in and then I'll carry more in my hand.
Save water for later.
Yeah. We keep needing
Salty,
water in
salty.
these.
I don't think you want to drink then.
You're not
It's a
there. He
fucking-
pulls it in the water skin. Stop questioning
Okay.
the simple decisions.
I'm
All right.
not.
It's a
That's,
water temple. We're gonna need water.
You got water.
Let's make it easier and say that Vesper also does the same thing. She's having an issue. It says that Discord has no route
Oh damn.
Oh.
connecting to voice.
The Discord.
Discord has
evil.
been giving us a lot of issues today.
Yeah, it's been a little bit weird on our end.
Yeah, she's restarting PC.
Got it.
might
We'll
wanna
be on
switch
the
to
fourth screen. You're Vesper now, Hazral.
All right. Let's say she has the water in her mouth.
Got
She
it.
doesn't understand, but she's following the same thing.
I'll trust you on that. So you guys all climb up to the Sirens. She's back, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pulling them with me. I'm guiding them back to the room. You okay, Ray?
Sorry. Yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
good.
so you have water in your mouth.
Okay.
And you guys are following me. So I just go and I put my mouth close to the statue and I gesture them to do the same thing.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. The statue is a bit big. Yeah. Okay. So I realized that I can climb and then drop the water at the same time. So I'll just like.
No,
I'll
the tube is mouth level. You can just lower down and drink the water and spew it if you
Oh.
want, or you can spill the water wherever you want. You know.
No, whatever. I'll just like play it safe. I'll just.
Don't
Put it in
swallow.
All right.
And then,
And I
I'll,
put my fingers in the end and I count down to 1, 3, 2, 1. And we blow in with the water.
you guys all blow in, and everyone that can hear, you hear. But nothing happens.
Foda-se!
You filha da puta.
My
Whack.
mouth's dry.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go grab some water, and I'll do the one on the left, then I'll go back and I'll do the one in the middle, and then the one on the right, so I can see if the notes are different.
Yeah. As you blow on each of these individually, the notes do seem to be different.
Okay, so we just have to do them in a specific order. We just don't know which one.
Astral,
Book? Me?
can you control water on the way here so it's easier for us to suck it in?
I grab
just-
into my pockets and I take out the water skin and I dangle it and I say, "That's what these are for."
Ah!
You guys also notice that the sirens are already wet on the gill area and the mouth area from the water you've been blowing up them. So maybe you don't need to go get more water at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, DM, for saving this.
Okay, then it's a musical challenge, so it's Emily's challenge. They have different
What do you
notes.
mean?
Do your song. Do your song.
I've done my part. Maybe we have to sing the beginning of
Anything
Megalomania.
interesting in the book?
No. The book has like stuff that I do not understand, and I just know it's evil. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
Does
just
it
an
have
order then.
notes or only letters?
It's like lyrics,
Only lyrics.
but I don't understand anything.
Going
So there's
back
no
to
musical
the-
notes whatsoever in the entirety of the book?
Nope.
God damn it.
Going back to the drawings on the wall, what was that order?
So, the first drawing, you see the creature at the center with the two other devils that you now know are devils, one of them being Samael. Then, beneath, you see the creature, again, in that same position, holding its shoulders with a line above it and then one hooded individual atop it.
Is he holding the shoulders in the first one as well?
Yes, he is, and he's being,
Okay.
it seems like surrounded by a cage or barrier of some sort.
Okay, and then
And on-
the second one, individual above him.
Yeah, and on the third, he has his hands extended already, and he has three individuals, hooded individuals, beneath him with their arms like pointed in his direction.
Okay, I'll
Or-
go towards. I'll go towards the statue on the left, which is, I assume, the first in the order, and I'll place my hands on the right of it, and I'll turn to them and say, "I think we might have to imitate those gestures." I mean, it's hard to relay this information to Vesper and G, but
As
I
there been,
point to the wall.
I'm gonna say, with all the back and forth, 10 minutes have passed, and your hearing is now slowly coming back.
Okay. But I still point to the wall like to the first one, and then I'll do exactly as they do, like placing the hand on the statue.
The thing is, for example, like the book has 3 songs. They stand out, and one of them is the song of imprisonment, right?
Yeah.
That was written on the book, right?
Yeah.
So the song of imprisonment, I would say, is like the first image, because you have like the one in the middle has like the shield or whatever it is by the 2 devils. And then you have the Song of Solitude, which might be like the second one because it's like alone. It has the line above and then the hooded figure. And then you have the Song of Calling, and it's like it has the open arms and you have the 4 ones underneath. I don't know, like, because it's 3 songs, 3 images, and 3 statues, so they have to be connected in a way.
You okay, Ray?
But this,
For now.
Okay, sir.
I don't know, man. I have 10 intelligence.
Not IRL though. Violet.
How did
I have 6.
how did Emily blow them?
So far, you
left,
guys.
middle, right.
Exactly.
Left, middle, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we try like a wall?
She said left, middle, right. Did we hear or
It's not a perfect sort of scale or cadence, but the sounds are different. It's not a and or sort of deal. It's more like a
Okay.
Should just play Megalovania on this.
with 3 notes.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
What if
that's 3
he
notes.
just punches the wall really hard with his metal arm?
you can ask him to.
I don't think that will fix anything. Last time I punched the wall, everybody got mad at me. Well, we can brute force it and start blowing them in different order.
Just fucking punch the statues and crush them. Fuck it.
We might
No.
need that sound.
Never let them know your next move.
We're still deaf, right? Me and G are still
No,
deaf.
you're not anymore.
No.
You're
Okay,
not anymore.
okay.
10
we can
minutes
hear.
passed. It's
Okay.
10 minutes of deafness.
I want to blow the middle, the left, and the right.
All right. You blow the middle, the left, and the right. Nothing happens.
In total, if we're going to do like that, it's 9 tries, I think.
Okay, we
I
tried
think with
blowing
3,
in
I
every
think-
tentative possible.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
different-
that would be really funny that I would allow that, wouldn't it? It would be really funny that I would allow that.
I think blowing all 3 in different
have an
orders would
idea.
take way more.
Oh no.
I go back downstairs, wake up one of the guys that's still conscious,
Yeah.
and ask him threateningly, "How do I open that?" And if you don't tell me, I'll kill you.
All right. So you wake one of them up, and he goes, "What do you want?"
You're going to tell us how to open the door up there, or
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to pull your asshole through your mouth.
I don't know.
What use are to me then?
Why do you think I'm out here?
You're
Maybe
guarding
no one
something.
knows.
What are you supposed to be doing?
We are supposed to be the guards. They're clearly not very good at that.
Obviously,
They did
your
not
other
tell
friends
us.
know.
No, we are all initiates in this.
You're useless. Whack him out again.
Oh my god. Man.
It was worth a shot.
It was indeed. It was indeed. Damn, you guys indoors, huh? But these are puzzle doors, to be fair.
Is there anything more on the room where the guards were? Anything to see if there's anything related to the door?
No. Just rock. Moisture.
The water on the door.
Well, I'm beat. I ain't no musician and I don't fucking... Do I know any funny songs from my times as a sailor?
Okay.
No.
Emily.
Not that would be useful here.
Give me the book.
I'll give the book.
So mean.
I'll try to sing the call for calling.
The Song of Calling?
You can't.
Yeah.
You do know Abyssal?
You
It
don't
has
have
no-
a...
No,
Interested
I'll
in
sing
this,
in
right?
common.
The song is in
You
Abyssal.
can read
wouldn't
it.
know. You
You
can't
can't
read
You
it.
can read it, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
But
Yeah.
there was like translated stuff, right?
The meaning of the songs.
only the meaning.
The lyrics
Yeah.
have to be in Abyssal for them to be useful.
God.
Yeah.
Go wake them up. They know what to
Wake
read.
them up, they're no abyssal.
Oh, but they might know, yeah.
If they were writing it, maybe not.
Yeah.
The only guy that knew abyssal was the guy I killed.
That would be funny.
What about the old man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Someone else can go ask him. I
But then
tried.
I'll go downstairs. I'll fucking. I mean,
Not you. Not you. He doesn't like you.
Yeah,
no,
he
he
hates
doesn't like
you.
any of us now. I think.
He likes me. He might
He
like
likes you,
me.
Emily.
Hold up. I'll go.
All right, you go. You wake
I'll
up the
walk
old
to him. I'll
dragonborn.
wake him up.
With the book,
But
I presume.
I think it'd be better to carry him inside.
What
whatever,
I'll have
I'll-
the book. I'll go alone, and
What
I'll have
is-
the book with me.
What is happening?
Friend.
Who are you? Where am I? Where am I died?
The enemy has his eyes on you. Remember that cleric that was with me?
Wham! Untie me, please.
I will, in due time. First, I must trust you.
Why? Why should I trust you?
I show him my chest.
He opens his eyes. A chosen.
You're gonna
Yes.
tell me, and I will set you free. I've dealt with the cleric and the other three. I've thrown them in the water. And I'll do the same with you if you don't show me the way to our master. How do I open the door in the next room?
I'm sorry, but that information
you-
is not privy to everyone. I only know one thing.
What?
The story.
What story?
The myth of the one who lurked beneath. To open the door, you must... The clue is somewhere in the myth. They said that the Sirens would sing the abyssal songs.
And do you know the songs?
I don't. I swear to you, chosen.
And do you read abyssal?
I do not. I do not.
Can I check if he's lying?
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Eight.
Full of this.
He doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay. I stand up.
Chosen, please. Free me.
I will. And I just punch them in the head to knock him out. And I go back to the next room.
All right.
So, I was being called chosen. I don't know what was I chosen for. But the man kept calling me chosen, and he said that the myth and the clues are in the myth, which I think is the painting. And then I knocked him out. He can't read.
Can you?
No.
The only person that knows about the myth is Azrael, right?
Whoever read the book, or I mean, I guess G shared that information with you. You know of the myth of the one who lurked beneath, and you know of the 3 songs.
Yeah. So I don't know. Okay. So Hajra will say. Wait. So G says that the did G say that the clue was in the walls?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
in the myth that was the wall.
Okay. So Hajra will say. Only thing in the walls seems to be these people touching this figure. Maybe we need to do the same with the statues because I don't see any way around it.
The statues are different, but at this point, we might as well try.
You are right.
We're gonna touch the statues?
Touchy.
You've
Yeah,
already
try to do.
You already
try to do like
blown
the
statue,
painting.
so
Try to do like the painting, like the first one is being like touched by 2 people, like flanked, and maybe we try doing that and another person.
Okay, so the left one we have 2 people touching it, and the third one we have 3 people touching it. And the
No,
middle one is the solitude, so
Yeah, but first we try to do the first, and then we blow and see if anything changes, maybe.
we touch and blow?
Yeah, touch and blow, first one.
right.
Okay.
So I'll approach and I'll touch it from the side, which is like the figure on the wall implies. I'll touch it from the side.
I'll touch it with you.
All right, and you blow on the horn. The same echoing, charming voice comes out of the siren.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Well, that was useless. Anything? So the wall has nothing else. We've checked it a million times. It has nothing else. Only the.
Yeah, only that.
Can you tell me again the name of the songs? It's the calling.
There's there's the Song of Imprisonment, the Song of Solitude, and the Song of Calling.
Solitude. Calling.
The thing is that looking at the drawings on the wall, they seem to be opposite of what we know from what Tajral told us, that his god came in and stopped the drowning or whatever this god was doing, right? So
to clarify that, what Hajral knows is that this god is an ancient enemy of this creature. This is what Hajral knows. He doesn't know specifically what is happening, like the myth. He doesn't know of the myth. He doesn't know the timeline of when this happened, and he doesn't know the timeline of when Dalgar came to rule over the seas. But there is one thing that he knows. Dalgar does not inhabit the seas to be able to rule over them.
So what I was thinking is that maybe from bottom to top, first he was praised, then he was alone because he lost his followers, and then he was caged. Or, he was caged, and then the demons left, and now he has followers again. What I'm thinking is that the amount of people that there's on the image besides them, besides the figure, could be the order that we have to blow from. So in the first one, he has 2 companions. In the second one, he has no companions, so it's just him. And on the third one, he has 3 companions, so to say. So that's 2, 0, and 3. Or 2, 1, and 3.
Can I try to do something? I'm going to blow on the one on the right, on the left.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, can someone see if one of the images glows or moves or do something when I blow it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
I'll try to
Wait,
blow.
before you blow it, I'll say.
Hold up.
Remember what happened last time?
No, the
Oh, wait,
last
no, it's
time
wa-
we
there's
blew the
water.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's water. Then never mind what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
there's water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Right.
mind what I'm saying.
You blow on the left one, the same sound comes out. But there's no change in the figures.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
That would have been good.
I think what Dresh is saying is the way.
We just need to understand what does this mean, like, because if it's like that, then the middle one has nothing. But is it nothing because
No, the middle
it
one
is
has
the
a
first
figure
one?
above it, right?
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, it has,
alone.
like, a
He
line.
has a line dividing him.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something separating him from anyone else. So he's alone. So that's the solitude. The first one is the imprisonment. The second one, the solitude. The third one, the calling.
G specifically would the central image you can associate, you sense some connection to the vision that you had and the place where you first saw him, but you only know this yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 213 maybe that we have to do, like you were saying. That seems, or 203, but maybe I guess we'd have to blow the middle one anyway. So 213 seems like the most.
Or I guess you could start by being alone, and then have followers, and then being imprisoned. So 2, 3, 1.
I will also add this to help in the discussion. The songs in the Canticum Abyssus are in order of the myth. It is Song of Imprisonment, Song of Solitude, and Song of the Calling.
But those match the order that the drawings are on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that is the order of the myth of the One Who Lurked Beneath, as it is stated on the Canticum Abyssus.
Okay.
So
In that
3,
order,
0
Emily
to-
already blew on that.
So
that
2,
order,
1,
left to right.
3 is the according to the what you're calling each depiction. The order that is on the book is the 2, 1, 3. So top to bottom.
Either
But it might not be like right, left, middle. It can be the 3 at the same time, and then 1, and then 2.
But which one?
Well,
which 2?
we don't know. Even if it's in order, we don't know that as well.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
don't know
think
if
it's
the
like-
left one is the 1 or the 2
We're-
or the 3.
So I think it's pretty clear. Like so they're facing the wall, and if we go to the wall, we count from left to right. Left is 1, middle is 2, right is 3. So that's like 1 for each part of the myth. So we do 2 on the left, 1 on the middle, 3 on the right. Or there's many ways to go about this, because we can count according to the number of like people that are not the figure. So we can do there's 2 people, and then there's 1 person that's not that figure, and then there's 3. Or we can do like 3, 2, 4. It's like the total people in the. I think 3, 1, 2 would make them 2, 1, 3 would make the most sense. Yeah. If that doesn't work, we try 3, 2, 4 maybe.
4.
What's the 4?
The 4 is like the
people.
total. It's the number of total people in the myth.
But there's
like,
no 4 things to blow. There's 3 statues.
No, but
No,
It'll be
but
like
like
4
each statue you
times.
blow a number of times. Is that
Yeah.
not what you're saying?
I don't think we should count with the figure. Because the figure, like, that's the thing. Like, on the first one, it's the figure in 2. On the second one, it's the figure in 1. On the other one, it's the figure in 3.
Yeah.
So
4.
there's 3.
isn't
No,
it 4?
figure in 3.
Okay, so I
Oh,
understand what
3.
you're saying.
Okay.
So there's another dimension. What I was interpreting, another dimension to this thing. What I was interpreting was
Holy shit.
like, yeah. What I was interpreting was like you go to the first one, which is the first part, and then you blow it 2 times. That's what I was thinking. But what you're saying is going like blowing the 2 first, because there's 2 in the first, right? That's what you're saying.
Or blowing the 3 statues 2 times, then blowing the 3 statues 1 time, then blowing the 3 statues 3 times.
That's a third option, yeah.
Or,
But they
On-
have like different notes, so yeah.
but wait. On the first one, there's 2 on opposite sides. On the
Yes.
second one, it's on the middle. And on the third one is the 3. Yeah.
Okay, then
try
we
that
can
one.
blow the 2
Yeah.
on the sides, then the one in
Yeah.
the middle, then the 3 at the same time.
Yeah,
Alright, is
exactly.
that
I
what
like
you're
that
doing
one.
now? You
I
wanna
like that
test
one.
that
Yeah,
one?
let's do
yeah.
Okay, let's do the one.
Yeah.
You
excited.
blow the 2 on the sides, and the notes mix and echo towards the cavern as water comes out of the siren's mouth and hits the first figure, the first painting of the Song of
Whoa.
Imprisonment,
Let's go.
and is now
Then the
kind
one
of
in the
floating
middle.
above it. You blow the one in the middle, water out of the mouth and into the second depiction.
And then the 3.
And then the 3, and the moisture gathers from all 3 sirens into the wall as it begins seeping into it.
What this?
That only took us like an hour.
The door opens. I am so sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I am sorry, dude. There are people in chat saying "fuck you, DM." What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, dude?
We're just stupid, man. Come on.
Dude,
Listen,
sure?
as someone who has DM'd, it sounds super simple when you're making it up,
Mhm.
and then the party will always complicate shit. And now
But
for us, yeah, it's super simple.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's complicated stuff. It's like a puzzle is always obvious
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
for
you know
one,
the
yeah.
solution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's
I-
obvious.
Look, I knew this one was gonna take a long ass time. I'll be honest. So I was prepared for this, but I don't deserve the hatred from chat.
It's done. That's good. It's
We'll beat
done.
up
fuck
chat.
you, DM.
All right.
Fuck you, chat.
So oh damn. So something came out. Is that it?
The door opened. The place where the engravings were on the wall, it formed a door formed on that rocky wall, and it lowered and opened for you guys.
Okay, so next time we'll just have G punching. It's a fucking door every time. Just punch it down. And just fuck it.
It's 30. I can't. Okay.
So you hear, immediately as the door opens, you hear chants. Dozens of people.
Oh,
The sound is moving through the door. But immediately as the door opened, there's kind of this antechamber, and a man with black robes, hooded black robes, and a mask of a fish looks at you, and he's going to pick up something behind his pouch. You guys have 1 moment to act upon what he's about to do.
I show my chest.
she just flashes it.
Sin.
No, he's going for it. I'll
He's-
run and I'll punch him.
You're gonna run and punch him? Alright, go ahead and roll an attack for me, please.
Superman. Hello.
18.
18 hits, go ahead and roll damage for me.
When I imagine all of us running to him and just like Sin.
You have two attacks on your action, right? So you can make 2 attacks if you want.
So it's 6.
6 points of damage.
17 plus 8, so it hits, right?
It hits, yeah.
And oh no, wait. It's plus 4. Wait, it's not 6. Sorry, it's 6 plus. Shit, so many dice. It's 12. The
12?
first one is 12,
Got it, second one.
and the other one 9. Okay, is that?
No, that was the first hit. He's
Oh,
still,
okay.
He's still up.
9 plus 2, 11.
Okay.
So 12 plus 11.
Falls to the ground. With that, it kills him.
I
Or
would like to
knocks him
remind
out.
you guys that I'm shirtless at all times. Okay, I just have a cape covering me and my beard, so that's why showing my chest is so easy.
All right,
Okay.
you guys arrive at this antechamber. You knock this guard quickly out as you move in. You see now the rock is better carved, and there are these like pillars surrounding the room, almost kind of a gazebo of sorts, an underground gazebo. And there's mist, this strange mist coming out from the opening on the other side of this antechamber, and that's where all the chanting is coming from.
Shit.
Still have dynamite, right?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff, the Tempest Judgment,
Your
the
spear, your
Dalgar
harpoon?
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll brandish it on both arms, ready for combat.
Got it.
I'll turn to them and say, "Shall we?"
Shall we what? We're gonna fight against this entire cult?
Did the
Whatever it
unconscious
might
guy have
be.
anything? Or the
Any
dead guy?
scroll of fireball?
Does he have any?
Whatever is necessary.
Checking his pockets?
I think we should
The cultist
approach
Yeah.
has a dagger.
Okay.
should approach it slowly. Try to understand
Yeah, let's
before
just.
we go in distributing knuckle sandwiches.
All right.
I-
So, as you move into the threshold of the next room, you are immediately confronted with a railing that has stairs that lead down, and with a troubling sight. Dozens upon dozens of people are droning around in the room below, chanting in a language you can't possibly understand, probably Abyssal. Their eyes are vacant, glistening with the flicker of torchlight, and their skin looks slimy. The space looks like an underground church with giant horned fish heads looking down on everyone from the sides of this large chamber. You hear the splashing and sloshing of water as the people below move around. The water seems to be kind of up to their knees. In front of this eerie, slow-moving crowd, there is a wide, yet short, staircase that rises into an altar. There, you see 3 cultists with their hands raised, chanting words that are echoed by everyone else. Rhythmical, syncopated, then offbeat and crude. The sounds make your stomach twist and they make your chest tight. But you, G, it's the rhythm is the same as your heart right now. The words are said as if there was water in their throats, and you gasp for breath at each of those words. You notice as well that on the sides of this crowd of faithful that is on the water part, there are also hooded figures holding something in their hands. A man steps up to the altar and walks up a structure that stands in the middle of the 3 chanting cultists. He then stands kind of at the center of the structure, going up on that altar, before one of the cultists moves in and forces the man to kneel. You, from the distance you can see this pained look on the man's face. The cultist then raises a dagger and slits the man's throat as the body drops down onto that structure and falls. Seems to be a hole in the altar. This is.
Could we not act before he fucking kills him?
We're far. We're very far.
You're far away from that, but
And
I have good precision.
he's dead.
Yeah, well, now he is, yeah.
I mean, if you wanted, you could have interrupted me, but
No, he's way too far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and-
will- okay.
like, how many people are there?
if you want to count, so
Cool.
of the I'm gonna call them the faithful, the people that are on the watery part, kind of moving around, droning, chanting. There are 42.
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it wouldn't been a good idea to interrupt anything, I would say.
I
Of those
don't think they
drones.
would attack.
And
I
on
think
the,
they.
I wanted to give you a
Sorry.
total number. Just a second, honey. So, on the each of the sides of this church, there are 2 cultists that you guys can see, and then there are 3 cultists, and one that seems to be the leader that sliced the man's throat.
He's on the raised altar part.
Yeah, on the raised altar, far on the offside, on the other side of the chamber.
So there's
Honey,
like
what-
48 people total.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say they might want to continue the ritual, so the 42 people chanting, they might want them to continue chanting. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
Or they might mind control them all into attacking us.
Asterisk, I turn off my light thing, so okay.
So there's not a beacon.
Plus,
Yeah.
what do we gain into charging in and killing whatever, right?
I mean, they
No,
could
not
just be
letting them
regular
fucking
people that are
summon-
being.
Not
You-
letting them summon Sea Satan, that's one thing.
Whoever is looking out, whoever wants to be the one peeking, I will allow a perception check, please.
I just want to see if there's if I want to see if I see
Yes.
the how are the tusk
The gold tusks?
something? The gold tusks,
Right. You
or
can
someone impersonating them.
Can roll a perception check.
I suck
Can
at
I?
this. 13.
13. All right. Hajral, do you want to check as well? Is that it?
Yeah, I wanted to perception since I'm
right,
interested
go
in these
ahead,
activities. 26,
26.
total.
So, on the 13, first of all, Violet, the people you see here that are, well, the drones, let's say, the faithful, they're not, they don't have masks, but their face is mangled and it has wounds and it's slimy. Matches the description of the disease. But the cultists, all of them wear masks. You
Okay.
can't really see if the gold tusks are there. You, Hasdral, notice on the altar behind the 3 cultists, there is a line of people. A man is up next as they
Okay.
continue chanting, and then there's another woman, a woman behind him, and another man.
Do I know how many people are there?
They seem to be climbing up from the altar, So right now there are 5 people up there on the altar, 5 of the faithful,
Okay.
plus the other around 40 that
Alright.
you saw in the water. But it seems like the line is forming as if they were climbing up and being killed by this cult.
Gotcha. So
can
I'll
Sorry, excuse me.
after peeking, I'll turn back and I'll whisper to them. They're the diseased people. They're there and they are sacrificing a number of people. We have to stop them as soon as possible.
Are we like above them, looking down?
You are indeed.
How far down?
Okay, so the stairs would be around 10 feet. The staircase will be around 10 feet. Well, it would be it's quite a long staircase, but you can jump down as well. But it is 10 feet up from the ground level, let's say. But regarding the altar, you guys are far from the altar. You would be probably around 90 feet away from the 100 feet away
And
from the
that's,
altar.
like, horizontal distance.
Yeah, just
Okay.
straight in the direction of the altar.
Okay. And
That's
there
like
are
nothing to Vesper.
Two guys, two guys on the side, like close to the railing that were like separate from the group, right?
Yeah, there are two. So the staircase is in the back of the church, right? It leads down to the side, but it's in the back of the church. Then to the sides of the church, both of the sides, or this temple, there are 2 cultists on each side that you've seen, and then on the opposite far end of this place, then you have the whole altar situation.
I wanted to like Batman drop down on top of one of them. That was my goal.
You could. I mean, we can find out if that works or not.
Can I know from where I'm standing? Can I see if there's a way to go around the cultists? Not the cultists, the faithful.
There is not.
Okay.
Okay, they are occupying the whole space.
Yes, and kind of the edges on where the cultists are. The cultists are kind of like, they are 5 feet away from the faithful. They are just kind of at the sides of the church, overlooking everything and chanting as well.
No, I'm not saying around the cultists. I said around the faithful.
Yeah, you
like
can't.
to go to the.
They're 5 feet away from the wall, from the.
They're 5 feet away. Okay.
Yeah, so there's no space for you to go around without being in their reach.
Okay, and are there any columns?
There are columns, yes.
Okay, on the sides?
On the sides, yes. Kind of built into the wall. At this moment, as you guys are analyzing the situation, another man climbs up to the altar.
Shit.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so we have 2 cultists right in front of us, turning their back on us.
No, they're to the sides. The cultists are to the sides of the church. You guys are on the back of the church.
Okay.
So imagine this as a rectangle, right? Okay, this is hard. I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you. Give me one moment, and I will do things to show you. Let me put you guys over yonder, so that you have a vision of this. And get ready, because this map is brought to you by me, and it's pretty cool.
So there is a map made, which means we have to fight.
You guys
God.
can
not
do
see
this
that.
however you want to do this.
Okay.
How do I move the?
Right click.
Okay, it wasn't working. Okay, I see. Okay, it's shorter than I imagined.
Okay, so these are the faithful, these are the cultists, okay.
Onion, Ray's camera is not showing up on the stream.
It's not?
No, it's just empty there.
Yeah, it is. I wonder why that happens. Wait, let me see. Oh, I know why.
Do you have
There you
like
go.
disable when it's not active? The thing?
No, I accidentally turned it off. Thank you.
Wow.
Because I was fixing things for in case your guys' cameras weren't working, so I shut them off individually so I would place images on top.
Okay, so there's the guys on the sides. and at the end, and then there's like. But these are all okay. These are all zombies. They just have like 1 HP.
I will say to Vesper, if you're in, I mean, we can attack each cultist
side?
and
Fist
try
bump.
to knock them out.
Oh, fist bumper.
They're still. So you guys will take 1 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the other ones ahead of the first ones?
Wait, can we see? Are they facing the main stage?
Everyone is facing the main stage, yes.
Okay.
Except for the cultists who are facing inward to kind of look around and watch. While you guys think, do you mind if I just go really quickly to the bathroom?
No,
go
you
ahead.
can't.
Okay, you guys think and discuss. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if there's those pillars, that means that the other ones, the second row of cultists can't see
Yeah.
you guys knocking them out, right?
I really just wanted to like jump down from the railing and just like whack him on the head on the way down. That was what I really wanted to do.
And I'm hoping the guys that are praying, they are kind of enchanted. Their minds are only
They don't want to
focused.
necessarily attack us right away. Yeah.
I don't think so, unless they tell them to.
I mean, if we get in
Yeah.
combat, we can always try to ignore them,
Well,
or
yeah.
zap the floor.
Oh, wait, they are in water, right?
They
Yeah.
are.
Don't kill the innocent.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
they are
probably just-
diseased. They're going to die anyway.
What if we
What
can
if
cure
find a
them?
cure?
No, we can cure them.
What if
What the fuck?
what is the kid's name? I forgot. What if his mom is in there?
His mom can be one of the sacrifices.
I'm pretty
Either
sure
way,
that
we
the
don't want to
woman-
kill these guys.
Yeah,
She was
we don't
not
want to.
diseased, right?
But we don't do
No,
this. We don't want
he
to
said
kill
she
anyone.
was. He said she was sick.
Oh, she was sick. Oh,
Um,
she might be one
I
of them.
can mass suggestion. For
They,
example,
they're probably like mind control. That wouldn't, or maybe not. I don't know.
not like the people that are in the water, but the cultists and the leader.
Yeah, because maybe the leader is the one mind controlling all of these guys.
Yeah.
And then what if he
Might be.
saves?
But I have to be closer. I'm
Yeah,
still
it's
kind
very
of far.
Hello.
Yeah, but if they're okay, they can knock out one on each side without killing. You just can knock them out.
So that's
Right.
So
90 feet.
at this moment, the man in the center, the cultist raises his dagger and he falls inside of the hole there.
All right.
Okay,
We
no
going,
more
Violet?
sacrifices. Let's go.
Are we going?
We have to go.
Are you guys going?
How do we?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
for,
so
for
how
now,
we doing
me and
this?
Vesper are going to the ones on the side.
Oh, you guys want to go to the ones on the side? All right, I'm gonna need you guys to roll stealth checks for me, please.
Oof, 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 oof.
I can't. Hold on, I'm having issues now.
Just
I'll
use,
just
use
roll.
your.
I'll use
your
my
roll
check.
dice.
Oh, natural 20.
I
Nice.
got a 12.
12.
See?
All right.
Not joking. Natural 20.
So you guys are moving to the side and trying to knock out one of them stealthily. All right. So I'm gonna. Maybe this was my fault.
Yes.
The only way you guys can reach that guy is either you're really good at climbing rocks, or you're jumping on top of him.
I wanted to
way,
jump.
either way, if you do that, people will see you. This is an
True.
open space. So that considered, because I might have done a bad job describing the situation, that considered, do you still want to jump on them? Do you want to try and climb up the rocky wall and then strike on him? Tell me.
Do you want to try to climb?
I wanted to jump. I have slow fall, so if I fall,
Okay,
I
let's
can
jump.
really-
All right.
Oh,
Both you guys see Violet and Vesper jump off the railing, trying to get as far with a head start. I'm gonna say if you run fast enough with a head start, you guys can reach. And as you do that, you're gonna fall on him with an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and roll your attack.
You go first.
16.
A 16 is going to hit. You can go ahead and roll damage for me.
Baby, here's my D8. 11.
11 points of damage on the cultist there on the left. That was your first attack. You can roll a second one if you want to do so.
Another natural 20, not joking.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Get
Go ahead and roll
fucked.
damage.
Get fucked.
Told you those were gifted dice.
5 plus 7 is 12.
You got a
Yes,
double.
all
You got
right.
a double
So-
the base.
Oh, so 10 plus 7.
Doesn't
17.
matter. He's dead. Please describe to me how you jump on him and how do you kill this
I
guy?
wanted to do like the monkey look, like whack it down like between my legs.
Okay.
Fall down on it.
All right. So you jump and whack it down between your legs, and you actually gather enough momentum to then jump with the
Back up.
stabs hit and do it again.
Whack.
As the guy and falls with face first on the water. That was your attack, Violet. Yours?
Okay. Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, blessed.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
The damage is 1d8. Okay, so 5 doubled. 10
doubled.
plus 4, 14
Yeah.
plus 4, 18.
How do you do this with one strike?
I'll jump and I'm going with my foot forward.
Yeah.
So I'll just heal on face.
You just hit him with your heel and splash it on the rock as you step on this creature. You still have your other attack. Do you want to do anything with it?
No,
the
since
people-
we are
Yeah.
okay. Can I sense they saw us, right?
They did. The people right next to you guys, they're and they're trying to reach onto you as they're singing.
Okay. This jump counted as movement speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say all your movement is off for this jump.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm already being nice.
Okay, I'll stay where I am.
All right, and you're not
wait.
attacking?
I don't want to hurt the diseased.
All right, so folks, this will be the moment. Let's roll initiative.
I'm so proud.
What is that thing next to me?
6.
Let me check. Thing next to you, that is Emily.
Oh, okay, she's sideways. She's sideways, so I could notice.
What the fuck?
21.
All right, guys, I'll call it out and ask for you guys to tell me the initiative, okay?
Yeah.
So from 25 to 20.
I'm 24.
24
21.
for Vesper, and 21 for good old Emily.
By the way, Onion, shouldn't
Yeah.
the dice rolls be showing on the stream as well? Like
No,
the end.
You guys call it. You guys call it.
Okay.
All right, from 20 to 15. From 15 to 10.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm 12.
11.
12 and 11. G. Violet. And finally, good old Astral.
6. Let's fucking go.
All right, dude. Emily's been rolling really high on initiative.
And dying
And
and
that's
taking
good.
damage.
All right, let me roll the initiative. Okay.
Imagine rolling initiative for everyone. Like 42 initiative.
That's definitely what I'm doing right now.
Rolling
Um,
42 times.
Who cocked? Would have been a natural 20.
How do you get bonus on initiative?
Dex.
It's just your dex, yeah.
Oh, Dex. Okay.
And there's some feats as well that can help with that.
Alright.
There's a feat to give you advantage on initiative.
Alright.
Actually, G, don't you have advantage on initiative because you're a barbarian?
I have a +3.
Doesn't it say that you have advantage on it?
Oh, I don't on feats.
Yeah, would be there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Reckless, danger sense. Advantage on dex saving throws. Brutal Arcana, Feral Instinct. Oh, you have advantage on initiative rolls also if you surprise the
There you
beginning
go.
of the combat. Oh, so I can roll again.
You can roll again if you want, yeah.
It was worse.
Only if you read your character sheet.
Alright, I
Yeah, my
remember.
character sheet has a million things to remember.
Look, but he plays a barbarian in Baldur's Gate 3 now, so that's good, because he's gonna learn there.
Yeah, and you know what I do? Left click, left click.
Alright, so
Rage.
top of the round. Vesper, it is you.
Okay. This is like this. How do I forgot how to use Foundry.
Yeah, I couldn't move my character either.
You couldn't?
I don't know how to move my character.
On the top left, if you click the thing.
The
and
little
drag-
man.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. But how do you guys turn your characters?
I don't know how I'm doing
I think
it.
it's on the scroll
Yeah.
wheel.
If you do control scroll or something. Yeah,
I'm using
control
a mouse
scroll.
pad.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
shit.
control scroll.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, for me,
Okay.
I'm
They
like,
found a new
The
toy
mouse
now.
pad.
I have the mouse pad. If I do zoom in and zoom out, oh, exactly, control scroll. It's zoom in
Hi,
and zoom out.
Spotify. I hope
So
you're enjoying this.
The little homies, they're trying to attack us, right? The
Yeah.
enthralled people.
They seem to be, yes.
Trying to
Okay.
grab us.
So if I use Step of the Wind and disengage,
Yeah.
and I could run up to this guy without proccing any attacks, right?
yes.
This guy.
Do you
I
want to
don't know
try
if it's
that?
pinging.
How much is your movement?
50.
Yeah, okay. So, oh wait, excuse me. 50. So, you notice something.
Okay.
As you are, you can do that, but as you're trying to move, the people, the enthralled people are trying to grasp at you, and you are moving at half speed. This entire zone, from your experience now, you guys will know this is difficult terrain. So everybody will move at half speed within this area.
That's 25 feet. I could still get there.
Yeah, you can. I'm just telling
Okay.
you. You're gonna move at
Okay.
half speed.
I have speed. Okay, yeah. So I'll do the Step of the Wind on you.
And they're trying to grab you as you're moving.
Running. Oh,
Go ahead and
attempted
run.
movement collides with at least one wall. Oh. I can't move there.
You can't.
You have to maybe move to the right and then to the middle.
I'll help you.
Okay, yeah. It says it wouldn't let me move there.
Yeah, there's a
But
wall
yeah.
there. I can eliminate it actually.
Okay. Sorry.
What is all this?
Actually, I don't want to eliminate it. Let it be there. If you guys want to move, I'll do it. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
I'm trying to measure things and
Whoa.
this is just creating...
Alright, Vesper, back to your turn, back to your
Okay.
turn.
Anyways, I'm whacking him.
Alright, go ahead, whack him.
19.
19 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
4, 7, 4 plus, was it 7? Yes, 7. 11.
11 points of damage. Alright, you whack him with your staff. He is still standing. As you hit him in the shoulder, he drops the dagger, but he's still standing. He is hurt, though.
Whack him again.
Alright, you whack him again. Go ahead and roll.
19 again.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 plus 7,
Tough.
13, yeah.
As you whack him and crack his ribs, you sense his body crumple on top of your staff as he and falls to the ground. That guy is also dead.
Okay. And then that's all my movements.
Alright, that's all you can do. Okay, Vesper, that's your turn. Emily, it's you with G on deck.
I'm trying to zoom out so hard, but I can't see anything besides some creatures. So I'm gonna try.
Wait, you want us to send you a screenshot?
No, it's fine. I can move around, but I just can't see the distances that well because of the ruler. But it's fine. I am gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
I think. Let me see. 30 feet. Let me see if this gets Vesper. Oh, it would. It would. Or maybe not. Okay, I would say I wanted to catch the the row of the people that are closest to the altar.
Got it. Well, could you tell me the range, the total range, the actual like cast range, not the area?
Yeah, it's 120.
It's fine.
good.
It's fine then.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna
Yeah,
cast hypnotic pattern on that whole group there.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast it 3rd level.
All right, and
Roll it.
could you tell us one thing? What does the hypnotic pattern look like as you string it to life from your loot?
It's a twisting pattern of colors.
So you can add flavor
Rainbow.
if you want. Rainbow? Just rainbows
Rainbow
everywhere.
colors.
All right.
Yeah.
And what that does is they have to make a wisdom save or they will be charmed, right?
Charmed. Exactly.
They fail their save. However, they are immune to being charmed.
Oh.
As this chanting that is happening seems to have them already enthralled into something. So sadly, they are immune to the charm condition.
All right.
But you found that out now.
Good to know. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to use your bonus action to inspire anyone? You want to do anything?
Can I? No, no. I don't think I can really do much right now.
You can use your bonus action to inspire someone, give them a bardic inspiration die if you
Yeah,
want.
bardic inspiration. I'm thinking of it. Well, I'm gonna. Can I? Within 60 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna inspire Violet.
All right.
Woo!
I'm gonna say, "You got this for the other time."
All right. You have a bardic inspiration die to add to your stuff. It's a D10,
D10.
I believe. D10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Emily.
Oh.
Are you moving? Or are you staying at the back?
I'm staying at the back.
All right, staying at the back.
Yeah, actually, I'm moving a little bit, but not much. I'll
Just
move
one
like-
thing, if you click on the ruler below the
Here.
little man, you can zoom out without scrolling your...
If the ruler underneath.
Yeah, below the little man,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then zoom out. Oh, only with the scroll wheel?
I don't have a scroll wheel. I have a mouse pad. It's fine. It's fine. I fixed
on
it.
the mouse pad, you can zoom out on the mouse pad.
There's a
But I
screenshot.
was rotating my character.
There's a screenshot
fine.
on your on
Because if
Discord
I
if you
click
want.
on the ruler below the man, the
Yeah.
one below the man, not the other one. And if I
Yeah.
zoom out, I can zoom out normally.
Okay.
Either way, there's a screenshot
Alright.
on Discord if you want.
Thank you.
All right, so Emily, you move a little bit after
Yeah.
your turn.
Oh no.
Another man drops down, as this is going to be the lair action. And as another man falls, the song begins to change and build up. And the creatures, these drones, they all raise their hands and their eyes begin to glow as they seem to be affected and inspired by this sacrifice. And now, it is exactly their turn. So, as Violet is in the middle of two of them, both are going to make an attack against Violet at advantage. So the first one is a 15 to hit.
Fails.
Fails. Second one from that guy is a 18 to hit.
Hits.
18, so one of them hits. And then the second guy with his two attacks, 15 misses. And 10 misses. So you only take damage from one strike. Whew, max damage. You take 8 points of slashing damage as one of these creatures and tries to reach onto you and hit you. All right, Vesper, you are next to one of them as well. You're going to take let's see if you take a hit. So the first one would be a 17.
Miss.
17 misses. Second one, 22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
22 is gonna hit. You take minimum damage. You take 3 points of slashing damage as the creature claws you, or that this person claws you, kind of unknowingly to really what's happening to it. All right. After that, G, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna use all my movements to reach this guy.
You're moving at half speed. If you.
Oh, I am?
Well, yeah, you are. And actually,
You're going to take a lot of.
Yeah.
You're moving at half speed, and you're moving. Kind of part of your body is. So the water's up to the knees for a regular person.
Yeah.
So that would be neck for you.
Can I jump there?
No, but you can
here's the thing,
swim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh,
the
you can
chest.
swim, yeah.
It's probably easier for you to just dive in the water and
But
swim.
won't
and
I trigger?
you will trigger attacks of opportunity from every single person you pass.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it.
All right, got it. So that's gonna be so one. So oh my god,
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks of opportunity. Let's say 5.
Sure.
Seem okay? All right. So that one is 21 to hit.
Hits.
That one is lower, 16 to hit.
Hits.
Hits.
That one is 20 to hit.
Hits.
That was the 21 again.
Hits.
And 24. So
Hits.
all 5 of them are gonna hit.
My
I'm gonna
God.
ask, are you raging before?
Yes.
You raged before. Go ahead and roll your rage die to see which one comes out. Roll the d4.
Where is it? It was easier if I rolled here. It's my D4 here. That's a 1. Let's see.
Tell us.
It's on the features.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's always always
Rage Overdrive.
Overdrive. A 4. Enhanced metabolism. Your cells focus on regenerating at an increased rate. You gain hit points equal to your proficiency at the beginning of each of your turns until the end of your rage, but lose 10 feet of movement at 10th level if you don't take damage before the beginning of your turn. The healing is doubled.
All right.
So
So you're
I
healing.
can't reach the guy. Right?
Wait,
Because I
wait a
took the 10
second.
feet.
Did you roll a 1 or a 4?
1. Oh, this is
Then
yeah,
that's
this
that's
is
the 4. Yeah.
Stupido cara. Then I get juiced up. Your movement is enhanced, and your body reacts faster. You can dash as a bonus action, and you add a +1 to your AC for the. But it will change. That means that one of them won't hit.
Okay, so 4.
Yeah. For the duration of your rage, you must always use at least half of your movement speed in your turn. At 10th level, after you move 20 feet, your next attack deals 2d8. So that's gonna happen. Bludgeoning
happen.
damage and pushes back creatures up to one size larger than you. So
Alright.
I do take damage from the 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 attacks. Let's see. So that's going to be first attack. You are going to take 3 halved, so 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then you are going to take 8 halved, so 4. Then 4 halved, so 2. And then 3 points of slashing damage, so 6 halved.
So it's that's 8 damage.
All right, that you take as they're trying to claw at you beneath the water as you shark swim in between their feet, and you jump up with your hammer.
And Tinker Bonker this man.
Tinker bonker this man. Go ahead and roll the attack for me. Reckless or not?
Not reckless.
Not reckless. All right.
14.
14. That hits.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll the damage here because it's easier. And I
Yes,
and
sir.
I add the 2d8.
Yes. Add 2d8 because of the juiced up.
So I'm rolling here. It's easier. That's a not going, not showing up. That's an 11
Okay.
plus 2d8. That's 8. That's 6.
Didn't put that.
So 19, 20 something.
Okay. Tell us how does G look, all juiced up, coming out of the water, smacking this guy into oblivion.
You see, G usually when he rages, he puffs up his beard, but because of the water, it's just like completely straight down. But you can see there's like blue lights all across his good arm, and he just blind red eyes, and he just fucking crushes this man's head.
You completely crush the head up against one of the pillars or parts of rock there. You
And
still
I use
have
my
another attack.
second attack,
Yeah.
to the guy above me.
All right, the one drowned there,
Uh-huh.
or cultist.
not,
Excuse me, faithful.
not reckless. A
No,
12.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Boop. That's an 8.
8 points of damage. You whack it across the face, and you see skin just comes off of the face as the skull is, and the muscle and skull are exposed. But
I don't
it is
add
not,
it to the 8 on this, right?
No, not on this one. But it is not dead. I'm adding your rage damage, by the way. You deal like extra 3 points of damage because you're raging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But,
I'm also
okay,
adding that. But it's still, he's still standing. Anything else you want to do? You used all your movement, right?
Yeah. Because I was the dash for as bonus action.
That's only rogues with their cunning action or monks with step of the wind
I
with a
think
key
I
point.
didn't I
But
have something?
he
here?
had
he
with
juiced
the,
up, didn't it?
with
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
the juiced up thing, yeah.
But I already used all my movement, so I'm not gonna dash now.
I
I used my movement to walk.
Oh, but use your bonus action to rage, so you can't even do that
All right.
now.
Alright, then that's it.
Oh wait,
All
wait,
right.
okay. Bonus action to rage and bonus action to dash.
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
He moves his full movement there because he can swim,
Okay.
so he's
Okay,
not
okay.
at half movement.
Yeah. So that's
alright.
the end of my turn.
So now it would be the cultist's turn, and there are still 2 standing. Yeah, they're gonna. These 2 up here in the altar are going to stay put and bring out these 2 scimitars that seem to have this muddy water kind of coming out of them, and they're gonna stay over there and hold next to their master. This brings us to Violet. It is your turn.
Okay, if I look at the praying people,
Yeah,
do they look human?
they do.
Do they look like if everything stops, they become normal people, just diseased?
You wouldn't know that. But they definitely seem hyped up with the sacrifice and the chanting going on.
Violet is going to think to herself, if I don't do anything, we cannot reach there or up there faster enough, and the chanting will continue. It might bring some evil creature that it's very powerful, maybe, and she's going to say out loud, "I'm sorry, Hasdral. I am sorry." And with my left arm, you're going to see bzzz, bzzz, and I will put on the water, and
Wait,
I will
have to
punch
go
the
through
water.
there.
All right, you're gonna punch the water.
Isn't
Yep.
G all there too?
Giza has his little toe in the water.
Yeah, but I'm on.
But
You
rubber
still have to
shoes.
go through
He's-
the water.
he's probably not gonna take damage, but everyone here is going to take damage. How much lightning damage does it comes from your
Oh, it's only 1d6.
1d6? So I'm gonna say, enhance with the conductivity here. You can at least hit the following square that I will draw with your damage. This square over here of individuals, you can hit all of it with your, but with your lightning damage. But after that, the conductivity will be lost, kind of as it is lost kind of at the surface. So you won't be able to target more. With just the 1d6, it's just too little for it to work on everyone. But you did it. One punch
Sure,
straight
yeah.
in the water. Psh! Roll 2d6 for me.
2d6.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, 4 damage.
They still try to reach onto you, but they took the 4 damage.
Okay. Since it's not getting the effects I wanted, as a bonus action, I will activate,
Yeah.
Bring the Thunder, Ride the Lightning. And for 10 turns, I will have my walking speed doubled.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can strike twice on attacks of opportunity. And I will just run. So okay, my walking speed is double, so it's going to be 30 feet either way.
Correct. Move where you want to
okay.
move, honey.
So it's 30 feet. Let me just see where I can be. 30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay. I'm going here, and I will get the attack of opportunity.
You will get quite a few, yes. So you were there. So this means 1, 2, 3. You're gonna get 3. You can't move around them. You're actually gonna get more than that. You're gonna get about 6 because you can't move through them. All right. These are no longer at advantage. So first one is a 20.
Yeah.
Then it is a 10, so that misses. 15.
No, it doesn't miss. It misses.
9.
Misses.
7. And 18.
Yeah, hits.
2 of them
2
hit.
attacks.
So the
Way
first
better
one,
than what I got.
they were rolling at advantage because of the sacrifice buff. Now they can't anymore. So that is for the first attack, 7 points of slashing damage, and for the second attack, 4 points of slashing damage as they slash at you as you are moving.
Okay.
Are you saying
Oh,
put now? Yeah.
I still have 1 attack,
You
so
still have 1 attack, yeah.
I'm going to do the same on these guys.
All right.
So it's another square.
Another square damage here on these guys. I'm gonna say so. It's gonna be this same place. You're gonna take it as well, by the way. You should have taken the other 4 because you have your feet in the water.
Yeah.
So roll 2d6 for me as you. I would like to say as well, by the way, I was predicting a lot of lightning stuff happening in this water stuff, so I actually went and studied how lightning really affects water when it hits water, so that I have a decent understanding of what can happen.
And it's
8.
confirmed it does.
Yes.
It do be.
I have rubber
8
shoes.
damage.
8 points of damage to all of them? All right.
Yeah. And me.
And you. All right. Ends your turn, correct?
Yeah, the guy on top of G, does he die?
On top of G.
Wait, G's at
He
the
was
bottom.
hit. He was hit for 11, right? Or no, yeah. So 8 plus 3, 11. He does not die. He is at 1 hit point.
Damn, they are tanky.
I can tell you, they have 20 hit points. These guys.
But okay, they don't have the advantage because of the lightning.
No, they don't have the
Okay.
advantage. The ones that attacked you don't have the advantage because they already used it attacking G.
Okay.
Because it was it was from the chant. They get a free multi attack or attack opportunity at advantage.
Okay.
All right. So, Violet, that's your turn. Harsh Drawl, it's you.
All right. I look as Violet strikes them all with lightning, and I'll become terribly worried and shout out, "You mustn't! We need to save them!" And then I instantly turn my gaze to the cult leader,
Yeah.
and I start channeling a guiding bolt towards them.
All right. Let me see. Confirm that you are at range. You are indeed at range.
I am. It's 240 feet range. This shit is huge.
All right. Go ahead and roll for your guiding bolt.
So Ray's favorite attack in Baldur's Gate.
I hate that attack in Baldur's Gate.
So
25 to hit. That is going to hit for a grand total of 11 damage. This was a first level guiding bolt.
Yes, it was.
First level. Describe to me, how does this guiding bolt come out of Hajral? How does this first piece of aggressive magic come out of Hajral?
So Hajral raises his hand, and it becomes imbued with light, not lightning, light. And then he shouts, "Stop!" and he shoots the bolt at him, trying to stop him from sacrificing.
Stop!
This radiant bluish colored bolt flies through across the church as it hits the cultist. He is now glowing with this aura of lightning around him. Whoever attacks him next has advantage on their attack roll due to the guiding bolt. But he continues on chanting, and it doesn't seem to be, stopped from that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? Are you moving at all?
I'm only moving to the edge, like Emily did, to not fall down just yet.
Got it.
And G did get a hurt a lot, right?
Nah, don't worry.
He did, but you cannot heal him with healing word now because you've already cast a spell. If the only way for you to use to cast 2 spells in a turn would be if your action spell was or bonus action was a cantrip. So one of the spells has to be a cantrip.
Oh.
I took like 8 damage.
All right.
Oh right.
I'm a barbarian.
Okay, so I mean, okay, so
You just staying there, holding ground.
yeah, I guess there's not much else I can do. I think.
Understood.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just end my turn there. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, as you hit this, this cultist, you then hear a voice, a female voice, going. I'm gonna need everybody here to make a wisdom saving throw as the Song of Imprisonment is chanted.
Wisdom.
17.
5.
21.
Violet, what was yours?
I rolled a 3, but I'm going to use
Indomitable.
Indomitable.
I thought I had advantage on wisdom.
Please. 19!
All right. So you're not using the inspiration. You're keeping it.
Yes, I'm going to keep it because the 3 wouldn't do.
All right.
No, it's
Whoever rolled below a 16, you cannot move until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. That is going to be the voice's turn. Back to the top of the round. Vesper, it is you.
Okay. I'm going to once again disengage
All
and
right.
run. I want to go straight forward 25 feet.
Go ahead.
Can't go there. I won't let me
I'll
move
go.
there.
Boop. There you
Okay.
are.
So I can be closer, and then I will spend the key point for patient defense.
If you
So I'll
step
have
in the
dot.
wind, you're gonna do both.
I'm using my action to disengage and move
Yeah.
forward, and then use
Got
the key point to patient
defense there. Well done. You take your defensive stance, and you are now. The creatures have disadvantage attacking you. Very well done. Anything else, Vesper? All right.
I can't. Yeah.
Emily.
Maybe flip them the bird.
Okay. Emily, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast silence on the altar so that the 3 of them get the sphere.
All right. Awesome. You cast silence, and as you do, suddenly the chanting in the entire room vanishes. I'm gonna say we get a little bit of silence for this, because right now all that happens is the sound of monsters or these creatures going and trying to chant, but and water. But the echoing chant that you were hearing is no longer clear inside of this room. Is no longer echoing. It's just the creatures mimicking it. And let's see what happens after that. Is that your turn, Emily?
Yeah, it is.
Got it. So now, in silence, the next lair action cannot happen because the voice of the deep cannot command the drowned because they have no voice.
Woo!
So now would be the drowned's turn. And as you look at these individuals, these creatures that were droned by this chanting, they do not stop it. They continue repeating the words. G, Violet, and Vesper, as you are close to them, you see that all of them bear on their chests, their shoulders, the same mark that G bore. And they begin to echo and echo the chant once again. After a moment of faltering, meaning that in this next turn, they will not attack anyone near them, nor will they react if you guys move on through them. But the song is back. All right. G, it's your turn. They are singing, but they're not focused on you.
But I can't move.
You cannot move because of that song you already heard, yes. Well,
However...
actually, the song stopped, and they need to continue on chanting for you not to move. I'm gonna say you can move. The silence grants you the movement here.
I was gonna ask because it says that I must always use at least half of my movement speed.
I'm gonna say you can move.
Okay, so I will...
No attacks of opportunity.
1, 2, 3... So that's a 5... For this... Oh, God. 40? Can I get there with 40, or do I have to do the...
You can get there with 40 to where you... to the edge, where you pinned, where you showed, over here.
I want to get to 40 here.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I wanna dash.
Okay.
I don't have to dash all the way, right? I can just dash whatever I want.
Yeah, you can dash whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay. That's my bonus action. So I want to attack the one that got the guiding bolt on it.
Yeah, got it. You have advantage on that attack?
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll roll here.
Meaty whack.
In pure silence in here. I'm gonna say, again for ambience, guys. I'm gonna lower the volume here. In silence, G enters that place. And so the first attack is a 20, that's going to hit.
Yeah, and then it was a 1, but this was at advantage.
This was at advantage.
It's the first hit, so it hits.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
And then here is the damage, which is a 9.
9 points
I think
of
this
damage.
is already counting because it says 6 plus 3.
It's probably the 3 might be from your wait, it shouldn't even be 3. This is already counting the rage damage. Wait, there's something wrong. You should not have just a +3. You should have more than +3. One moment, guys.
But it didn't send to the...
It did not send to roll 20, sadly, no.
I can see here that it's 6 plus 3.
Let me see. Here, yeah, you should be rolling +6 to your attacks.
So I rolled.
That's the one.
So
with 10 plus 6.
I rolled the 3 plus the 6, then 3 from the rage.
Exactly.
So it's a 9.
12.
12.
12
Okay,
points of damage.
Got it.
In silence, you just see G whack the creature, this person as the mask cracks on their face.
Okay. I want to use my second attack on them. This time, it's no advantage, right? Or is it still
not advantage unless you want to right?
I'll reckless.
In silence.
They're both 15s, so plus 10. That's 225.
That is going to hit. Yeah.
And then I'll roll the damage here again. That is 10 plus the 3 of the rage. That's 13. I want to focus their face.
13 focusing on their face. God damn.
And hold up, because of the where's the rage overdrive here?
2 extra d8.
At 10th level, after you move 20 feet, 2d8. Exactly.
Yes, 2 extra d8 damage.
So that's a 6. And that's another 6, 12.
G. How do you finish off?
I want to knock her out.
You want to knock her out?
I don't want to kill.
Okay, just in the
But
silence.
I'll go for the chin to try and
All right, you
break teeth.
knock her out as she falls to the ground.
And that's it.
And that's going to be your turn. All right. As she falls on the ground, you see all of the creatures, the people here, fall to their knees. And they're all gasping for air, trying to breathe. And not being able to. The other cultists, as they see their leader fall to the ground, and with Vesper there to the side, drop their weapons. What do you guys do?
Shit.
Combat is finished, right?
Are we out of combat?
For now.
Okay. So I want to look at the face of the one that I hit, the one that I knocked.
Pull out the mask and you see an orc-ish individual, female.
Okay, I want to lift her up by the neck and I yell at Violet. You know her?
Before that, I
silence.
dropped. I dropped the silence. Yeah.
Okay. And I repeat. Do you know her or not?
Do I know her?
You have to get closer, probably.
I will get closer.
Yes. As you look at this person, it is indeed the face of Uzgana Goldtusk, Ketri's, you assume, mother.
Shit. Okay, I know how I killed them.
Yeah.
It was like a slit in the throat.
Yeah.
Can I see if she has the marks?
She does not. I'm gonna say at this point, do all of you guys approach?
Yeah.
All right. Just
Oh yeah. By the way, while this is happening, I drop down, and so they can't breathe, right? Like these people in the water.
They cannot. But there is one thing that you know, that you all know. The disease is contagious.
Oh.
And some of you have been hit.
Shit.
Well, now I got herpes.
We now have the poison status.
We'll see what you have.
I'm fucking lagging. So wait, who got hit? It was G and
G, Violet, Vesper.
all of the melee people.
Okay, so
there is
I'll try to
a gurgling, bubbly noise starting to echo through the cavern.
I grab one of the cultists that's still alive and conscious.
Yeah.
Explain yourselves. What was going on here? Just like holding him up, like in one fist.
You are all to die. We might have not been able to free our lord, but him, we could.
Who's him?
Out of the hole on the ground, these two ginormous burly arms push forward. One of them reaches over the entire room and grasps Hasdral and a bunch of the other drowned, pulling them up. The other arm grasps all of you close to the altar, pulling you. Emily, where were you?
I'm still where I was, like
Next
close
to
to
Hasdral.
Hush. Yeah.
Another arm comes out and grabs onto you across the room and drags you, pulls you in as you are all pulled inside of the altar, and you just bubbles the white of water going across your face until you reach this endless depth. You hold your breath as you are underwater. The foam finally clears. You look up and you just see the beams of light touching the surface, not sure even how deep you are. Beneath you, blackness. And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
So wait, are we underwater or are we?
You are underwater.
I am under the water.
And
I
there's
am under
only
the
one
water,
of you that can breathe underwater.
I can hold my breath for a long time.
Okay.
That's all.
You can.
Calm
You,
down, Tom Cruise, okay?
Please help me.
but you are now all
Yeah,
underwater.
15 minutes. I have hold breath.
Okay, so well done, guys. An encounter that was supposed to be a lot longer ended up just being easy because of fucking silence.
Nice.
I just
Yes,
wanted
to compensate the wall, the door.
I just wanted the barbarian to stay put, but no, I couldn't have that. He just
I don't
had
care
to
about
run.
attacks of opportunity. I run through them.
But well done, guys. This means that in 2 weeks, you guys get to find out where the fuck you are.
Yeah, because next week we don't play, right?
Next week
And
is
the water for 2 weeks.
Nice.
you are underwater for 2 weeks now, your characters. Nonetheless, guys, awesome. Great job today. Awesome usage of spells, awesome puzzle solving, and awesome just fighting in creative
Yeah,
situations.
so
Oh, that part.
Hey, it was really cool.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Hasdral has a lot of lightning spells. I did not. I completely forgot that Violet could punch the water. So that was pretty cool. That was
And I
pretty
forgot
awesome.
that I wouldn't do it too, because they're living people.
Hey, but you could have been coaxed to do it. Someone could have asked you to. But it was
My
really cool to
morals.
see the water punch. But yeah, actually I prepared. I looked at how it would spread in the water and kind of just so I can have a general idea of what will happen. So water punching, G swimming. Because he's short, he could swim beneath their feet. That was all really fun. So great job, guys. And also, I gotta be honest, I didn't think that you would do the jump thing. That was also pretty cool. Like, if you picture that like in a movie, just the two of you jumping at the same time, one with a flying dragon kick and the other one with a staff in the air. That's a pretty cool image. That you know, I liked that moment. That was cool.
That was the image I had in my head. I just really wanted to just like drop on.
It was really cool. That was really cool. But yeah, thick, scaly, webbed finger arms grabbed you beneath. Let's see what happens. Anyway, to anybody watching, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it that you're here with us. My camera stopped being framey after some time, so I don't know. I don't know what happened.
There was times that it was framey, but it was only for a few seconds.
Yeah, it would start.
We're good now at least. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. For the people watching on YouTube, remember that these episodes are streamed every Saturday at 9 p.m. GMT+1, 10 p.m. CST, 4 p.m. ET. There, I said it. I felt bad. Yeah, if you guys are watching this on Twitch, they will be uploaded. The episodes are uploaded to YouTube, so you guys can watch them there. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Don't forget to also follow the cast. Really appreciate it if you could do that, except for Ray, because she's nowhere. She's a ghost. But all of them, you can find their links either down below in the description on YouTube, or you can find their links on the title right now here on Twitch. Thank you guys so much once again, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.